What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how much I made last year in 2020 from low and no content book publishing. So welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now what we're going to do is go over to my Get Book Report, take a look at my 2019 earnings and take a look at my 2020 earnings, then overall and also my ad spend. So 2019 was a really good year. This was a full year of low content book publishing. So if we scroll down to here, we can see how much I made month by month. So let me just scroll down a little bit more, a little bit too much. There we go. So we can see that I actually made $33,450. Now this is royalties that hits my bank, not actual combined sales as well. So if we take a look here and look at month by month, we can see in January only $599. Now January is always a little bit slow because Christmas was the month before, so everyone's spent out. But there are still people killing it in January. January, I think I've done more this year, so we'll take a look at that in a second as well. But we can see then February, I did 2,800. February is normally a pretty good year, and then we can see that I did have some pretty good months, with December in 2019 being my best. Now for 2020 I didn't actually make as much money as what I did in 2019. Now there could be multiple reasons behind that. Main one being there's a lot more competition now, so you have to produce even better quality books and do even better research. So if we take a look, so this is the 2019. If we go here to 2020, we can see that I made $80,584 to be precise. And we can see again, I did have some really good months, but in 2019, we can see I only had that 1 month in the January below $1,000, and then in 2020 every month was a good month. Every month was over that $1,000. Now if you want to know exactly what I do in my own low and no content book publishing business, then come and check out the LCB Vault, because this is jam-packed now, full of training videos, and we actually now have 4 courses within the LCB Vault. And if we look at this rating, we have a 194 star rating. And if we just drop that down, we can see the majority of it is 5 stars. So again, if you want to know exactly everything I now know about low content book publishing, then come and check out the LCB Vault by clicking that link down below. Now let's go back over to here, because let's have a look at these months. Again, we can see that every single month is above that $1,000. Best month being in October this year. So last year, if we take a look here, my best month was December. This year, my best month was October, not this year, last year. And I made $5,434. Now, that being the main reason for that is because I had a Halloween book really take off. And I think at its height, it was ranked 2,500 or something like that. Now, if we scroll down to here, we can see last year's earnings. So there's that 30,000 just here. 73% actually come from Amazon.com. Almost 20% from here in the UK, then 6.5% from Canada, and a little bit on the other marketplaces. And my best books were these ones. These are kids low content books, these top 3, and they were my best performing. We can see that I actually sold altogether in 2020 16,000 units, and the best book making me $3.8 $2,000 and selling over 2,000 units. Now it looks like these numbers are a little bit weird just here, but bear in mind these are actually colouring books. No, not colouring books, sorry. These are coloured interiors. So this is why the numbers aren't as good as my no content books, because coloured interiors, once you get past, I believe, 40 pages, it can actually start getting pretty pricey to produce. But we can see I sold 2,000 of that book, 2.2 thousand of this book, making 3,600. 2,000 of this book, making 3.4 thousand. And then this one, this is a no content. So a no content book, this is in the composition notebook niche, sold 1,224 units, making me $2,300. So we can see that even though my numbers weren't as good as the previous year, I still did incredibly well. Now, why am I showing you this? It's to inspire you, because when I started this business, I didn't really have any design skills. I didn't really know much at all, just a drive, and I just kept staying consistent, producing the best quality books that I could produce, and just stayed consistent. Now let's go back over to here and let's scroll down to here. So in 2019, these are my numbers, and they're roughly, no, that's not a word, roughly round about the same, as we can see. 16,445 units sold. Now let's go back here, take a look at that. It actually looks like I sold a few more books in 2019 to what I did in 2020. Now bear in mind as well, 2020 I had a lot more books. So if we take a look here, I have close to 4,000 books. Now you might be saying, wow, that's a lot of books, but the majority of my strategy back then was to publish in micro niches. So these micro niches only get searched a few times per month. So that could be like a pug composition notebook for women. So that is a micro niche, because there's not going to be many people searching that. Now moving forward in 2021, my strategy at the minute is actually colouring books. Now again, if you want to know exactly how I'm creating these colouring books, then come and check out the LCB Vault, because we have a brand new course in there called Simple Colouring Books, where I'm teaching absolutely everything that I now know about colouring books. So if colouring books are something that you are interested in, come and join the LCB Vault by checking it out in that down below. No, I can't get my words out today. Anyway, you know where it is. It's down below. Come through and check it out. Now what I also want to do is just have a look at the whole account. So if we take a look here, I've made $65,304.74. Now what I'm going to do is go over to my advertising account so we can see how much I've spent in the whole time that I've actually been advertising. So let's go head over to here. What I did want to do was break down year by year. But if we have a look on the date range, you're not actually given that option. So it's very difficult. I would have to go through, add up all these numbers just to see those actual numbers. So instead, what I'm going to do is just take the spend from my actual all-time royalties to see how much I've earned. So actually, let's take this. In fact, let's go back. So in 2020, we can see that I actually spent a hell of a lot more than what I did in 2019. So in 2019, we can see here I spent $92 there. Not much at all. So over the whole of the year in 2019, I probably spent around $1,500, not much at all. But then in 2020, I started advertising more because I had the budget. So that's what it all comes down to. If you have the budget, then start advertising. Don't go out of pocket. What you want to do is just start reinvesting those royalties. So do everything organically, wait till you start having some cash flow coming in, and then just invest those royalties. That way, you're not actually going out of pocket. So that's exactly what I did. Now, if we take a look in 2020, we can see that I spent a lot more. So 600 there, 400 or close to 500. So right here, these 3 months is 1,000. And then right here, that's another 1,000, 2, 3. So probably 4,000, 5,000 or something like that is what I spent in 2020. And we can see that I didn't actually make as much money what I did in 2019. So another thing that I do want to note is it's a business. So business is not always sunshine and roses. You have good months, you have bad months, no matter what business that you're in. So please remember that. And if anyone promises you that you're going to make an X amount of money doing this, then don't listen, because no one can guarantee your results apart from you. Anyway, let's go back over to here, because I just want to take my royalties earned and then deduct my ad spend for the whole time that I've actually been publishing low and no content books. So let's take this 65,304.74, take away my ad spend, which is 9,000. Oh, let's go back one. Take away 9,478.95 equals $55,825. So that's how much I've earned in profit this whole time doing low and no content book publishing. So again, I'm extremely happy with these results, because this is still some really good money, especially for quite a lot of people. Now, I do see other people having some amazing results out there, but I try not watch those videos too much, because you're always going to be comparing yourself to other people, and you shouldn't really do that. That's a slippery slope. Remember that old saying, mind your own business? Well, you should. Just focus on your business. Don't focus on other people's businesses and wonder why your results aren't the same as them. Just do the best you can in your own business, create the best quality books that you personally can create, and then good things can happen. Anyway, that's my 2020 results. In fact, my 2019 results as well, and my all-time results as well. Now, if you have any questions at all, don't forget to leave them in the comments down below. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.